Hello, and welcome back to Syberia, the world before. We got like one last thing to read here before going to bed. The loading screen was saying, oh, she just needs to get to bed and hope that she can fall asleep. Seems like something's gonna be happening. It's not gonna be all smooth sailing. I don't know, we'll see. Junta Steinhoff. Born in London in 1912 of Austrian parents, Junta is a filmmaker and photographer. She is famous for her... Oh, I thought that was two words. I was like, for her madge or aesthetical influence? What is that? Yeah, that's just bad kerning. For her major aesthetical influence on the cinema of the 1930s. She was at the center of several controversies over her presumed role during the Second World War. Initially accused of collaborating with the Brown Shadow, for whom she made several commissioned films, Junta Steinhoff, no space here either, later was found to have worked for the Allied Secret Services, especially the British. Oh. Biography. The filmmaker lived in London until 1935. She loved mountaineering, sports and photography, which led her to following the international winter sports competitions for different newspapers and specialized magazines. She sojourned regularly in the Alps, especially in the area situated in Ostertal. Fluent in German and keen to meld in with the population of Ostertal, the filmmaker chose the artistic pseudonym of Junta Steinhoff. Didn't they say she, like... Yeah, I mean, it made it sound like that was her name, but... So it's a pseudonym of some kind. So borrowing her mother's maiden name, while giving a nod to her Germanic origins, and to the heroine of the mountain film Das Blaue Licht, The Blue Light, 1922, filmed by the very controversial Leni Riefenstahl. Wait, huh? Wait, that's not actually Leni, right? Yeah, that can't be it, because, like, this is before she even came here? It's just another Leni? Junta Steinhoff dedicated a large part of her work to filming mountaineers come from the four corners of the world to challenge the renowned rock faces of Ostertal. The beauty of youth and the magnificent landscapes combined in her aesthetical vision, so nurturing... The beauty of youth and the magnificent landscapes combined in her aesthetical vision, so nurturing her passion for both the cinema and photography. I don't understand that sentence. Junta Steinhoff was accepted into the very close circle of Ostertal alpinists? I don't know. Hungry for outstanding records, the circle was in those days very politicized and said to be close to the fascist ideas of the Brown Shadow. These ideas were exemplified by the conquest of untouched peaks exalting the supposed virtues of a so-called superior race whose pureness was equated, according to the racist ideology, to that of snow-capped summits. In was during this... What? There's no way this is a correct sentence. In was during this period... Okay, it's just it. It was during this period that Junta Steinhoff was commissioned to make films for the Brown Shadow. The political movement soon went from fake patron to financer of pure propaganda. Yet when the Second World War broke out, the artistic aura of the filmmaker enabled her to promote her films both in the capitals of the Axis powers, as well as in a fair number of Allied countries. It was revealed that Junta took advantage of these trips to supply precious information to the Allied forces, and especially to the Foreign Office in London, who had preemptively approached the young woman during the rise of the Brown Shadow in the 1930s. Upon the liberation of Ostertal, Junta Steinhoff was detained for a few days for her role in the Brown Shadow's propaganda machine. Her status as a double agent soon enabled her to be cleared. The filmmaker has since kept herself to herself, having returned to live in her native England. Huh. Okay, yeah, I mean, that was interesting. But spoilers, mega spoilers for the story, I guess. Kind of weird, honestly. I mean, maybe they sort of expect many players wouldn't even read this. Also, why is there like a soda tab on the side of the PC there? It's like, I can't even point, but yeah, on the left side of the screen, it looks like just you can pull that and like it'll fizz. So I guess that's everything. Necrology. This hasn't like updated, right? Yeah, no. these are all just like the same. I guess there wouldn't be anything more since we got that achievement for reading everything, so there we go. And locations we were done with, yeah. We are finally done on the computer, and I can turn on anti-aliasing again.
The more I discover about Dana, the more I get the feeling I'm only scratching the surface of Vaughan's history. Oh, but hey, let's call it a day. I really should go to bed now.
Kind of weird to have, like, you know, brushing sounds of, like, her, I don't know, like, rubbing her arms or something, or face, when she's just standing still. Okay, this is the same we've seen before, I think. Gonna skip that. And there's nothing else.
Not a soul here. Not surprising, given the time. Not a soul here.
Someone left their, like, drink, though.
The time.
I was expecting someone to sit here waiting for me. And the mirror is still weird. And this is still just the same, okay. Oh, there's a letter here. Wait. Oh no. No! I thought that was not my room. Damn it. Okay, take two. Steal this. Corner notice? Wait, from... Oh, nicht stören. It's not, I thought that was a name.
Do not disturb. Well, all right then.
Forensics?
Vaughan Institute for Forensic Science and Medicine. Charming.
Colonel Blake?
Colonel Blake.
Open it. Snoop. Guess we don't get to do anything else, okay? But we did get to see it. What? Really? What? What was that about? Why would you go down, like, get down on the floor and try and look underneath? Are you hearing, like, the footsteps? I don't know, that's weird. Yeah, this stuff again. I think I've already looked at all that. Okay, now we can go to bed. Oh my god, new clothing. I thought she would just sleep in her jacket again. Like before. Katyusha next to me. Ghost Katyusha. So you're just gonna, like, sleep on top of the covers, huh? Activate the melody. You have no choice. What's this, like, ominous tone in the background? Is that blood on the carpet? Yeah, this is a weird way to sleep. And now we jump back. But not that far back, right? Like, it was... This is like 10 years later, isn't it? Wasn't it 73? New Jersey, USA. This isn't like Kate's childhood, is it?
Is that you, Katie?
Yes, Mom!
It is?
I mean, who else can it be?
Okay, so yeah, I was confused by the way they like said, oh, it goes all the way up to the 1980s, including my date of birth. Like they meant it includes my date of birth, which was before then. Probably if she's this old, it must have been in like the 60s or something. So in that case, Kate is like in her 40s, which kind of makes more sense to me that she's like 30, 40 something. But yeah, it seemed weird that they phrased it that way to make it seem like she was almost a 20-year-old something. I don't know. Weird.
Looks like Mom's friends came over again last night. She's been seeing them a lot since what happened to Dad.
Okay, I think once
Maybe
again,
too much.
it's one of those cases like Lenny, where like Lenny looked like she was in like her late teens or something, but she might have been intended to be like single-digit age or something. I don't know. Maybe that's the same here. This is like her as, what, like 6 years old? Even though she looks like a teenager? They just don't really,
Come on, I've been cooped up in
make
my room
children
for
that well.
hours. Jeez, pulling my hair out, trying to figure out the math problem Miss Wormwood gave us. I deserve a break, right?
Yeah, okay. Sounds like she's at least like a middle schooler or something here.
Looks like Mom's
So yeah,
friends came
40s
over again
something.
last night.
Oh, whoops.
She's been seeing them a lot since what happened to Dad. Maybe too much.
So I guess I can just leave probably, but I guess we'll go and talk to Mom first. Richard Walker.
Another letter for Dad.
Did he die? Gift from Grandpa and Grandma. A classic novel. Find all the copies of a literary classic. What?
Grandpa and Grandma from New
I
York
found
gave
more
it to
than
me
one
for
of
my
these?
birthday. I really ought to read it, or at least dog-ear the pages so it looks like I did.
That's the only one we can open. Our dearest Sarah, your father and I would like to express our deepest sorrow at what happened to Richard. We are worried about your welfare, darling Sarah. You might be a fully grown adult, but we still worry about you. We wanted you so much. We wanted you so much. You were our miracle child. So even now as a young woman with a daughter of her own, it is hard for us to see you suffer. You have always been our pride and joy. Just remember, darling, we are here for you should you need us. We will always be here for you as long as we breathe. We shall be with you whatever happens in the spring for your birthday. Remember, just let us know if you want us to stay with you for a while until you're back on your feet, and we shall be down as fast as you can say Jack Robinson. With our deepest love, Mama and Papa. Yeah. And? Drugs. Take them. Gobble them up.
Mom bought those again.
Antidepressants, I suppose?
Mom bought those again.
Something like
The
that?
piano that Mom ordered will soon be here. Couldn't bring myself
A
to tell her
Bechstein?
that I wanted a drum kit instead.
Yeah.
Wow. I hope I get to travel around the world too when I grow up.
Very convincing child voice. Also, yeah, the hidden mysteries of Zone. Very, very subtle there. It's one of the first games from, what are they called again? Oh god, I'm forgetting the name, like, the people that made the Syberia series. Like, Benoit Sakal's company. Okay, this is bothering me, one sec. Microids. They made Zone. I tried to play that at some point, but I got, like, physically nauseous from it, because, oh my god, that game has, like, such a narrow field of view, and you have to swing around a lot, and it's, like, one of the few point-and-click first-person games that I just, like, couldn't really handle, but that was when I was much younger, so maybe I can do it now. Haven't really, checked, like, looked into it. Maybe one day. Oh, how I wish I could be in the outside world, huh?
Oh, hello, my Munchkin.
Hey, Mom.
Is everything okay, Katie? How are you doing with your homework, Munchkin? Are you getting bored, Katie? Because if you are, I can always find a chore or two for you.
No, Mom, I'm just fine.
Sure, let's do some
Is
cleaning.
everything okay, Katie?
Well, I mean, she sounds fine in that sense.
We haven't seen Grandpa and Grandma for a long time. Mom says they'll probably come over from New York.
She's
on
not,
her
like,
birthday.
outwardly horrible in that sense. Sad sigh. Find the music box? That's my, like, main goal? Oh, okay. I thought I was, like, leaving, so I guess we should try and do that. Oh. No. 1 sec. Uh-huh. So by music box, they just meant the music swan. Alright, just saved. Hold on. Let's try and just leave and see what happens. I expected us to be like, I don't want to talk to Mom, I'm gonna run outside and play instead of doing homework. Wait, I can't go back? Oh, okay, you can. It's just very awkward. It doesn't, like, cut to the next angle, and it's very finicky trying to get the camera to shift.
Mommy, can I go out and play with Olivia?
That depends on you, Munchkin. Did you finish your homework?
Yes, I did. More or less, I guess.
Yeah. More or less.
So I can come check it then, right, Katie?
God, I wish I could go outside.
Actually, it looks too cold to go out. I think I'll stay in.
Just what I was thinking.
Not fair.
Yeah.
It just isn't fair. Miss Wormwood has piled a ton of homework on us this weekend. It just isn't
Okay,
fair.
there we go.
Miss Wormwood has piled a ton of homework on us this weekend.
Now, for the music box. I wouldn't really call it a music box, but sure. Oh, I didn't need to load. You could just continue exploring, but yeah, let's take it. I think I'm done here. Yeah, now she looks like she's like 6 again. They're so inconsistent with this. It's like
You forgot your music box.
they behave as
careful
if
with
they're
that, please, Munchkin.
toddlers, and yet they talk as if they're like middle schoolers, high schoolers a lot of the time. It's weird. Yes? Hello? What's going on? Where'd you get it?
Where'd this come from?
Yeah, this
I
is like
already
questions
told
from a
you.
5-year-old.
Your grandma and grandpa gave it to me when I was little.
Doesn't look like it's from New York, though.
I don't know. Must have been in the family forever.
Oh, so this is supposed to be like
I
a
just
connection
love
to
it.
Dana and
You've always liked it. Ever since you were little.
Alpine Lover. I forgot his name.
Will you give it to me when I'm big?
Maybe, if you're a good girl, when I get old.
So when will that be then?
Later.
Right now. Got him. Go do your homework, stupid kid. Stop bothering me, I'm reading my magazines. And we just go back here, not to the past.
But when?
And now she's just like,
In a very
zonked out of her
very
mind.
long time, I guess. When I'll be gone.
Oh god, why is it wobbling around so much? What are these physics? Look at the letter.
Dear Kate, wherever you are now.
Yeah. Okay,
Despite
it's
the sad
this one
news
again.
it contains, I hope this letter reaches you in time.
Oh, give it a rest, Olivia.
Yeah, you bitch. How dare you?
Dear Kate,
Okay, yeah.
wherever...
What the hell? You want me to call you Olivia? Fine. I've survived worse criticism.
Oh my god. Shit's gonna go down.
I
And
shouldn't put it off. I better call Olivia while I have the courage. I shouldn't put it
Okay.
off. I better call Olivia while I have the courage.
yeah, I'm feeling extra brave in my pajamas. Alright, I think we'll have to leave it here. I wonder if we are gonna call her, or if we're gonna run into someone down there, and things are gonna mix it up. We'll see. Shouting match incoming, perhaps. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.